All right, everybody. Welcome to Degen-Capital. This is our first podcast, so we'll see how this goes. But basically, this is going to be a crypto podcast. We're still going to talk about things that we do with our personal lives as of right now, college students. But I'm your host, Dylan Tarquinio. Over there, we have my co-host.
Zack Herbster.
But yeah. So, Zach, I know everybody watched the Super Bowl. I was kind of sad that the Bengals lost and the Rams won.
Sad
but
that the Bengals lost?
Yeah, I am.
How?
I am sad.
How can you be sad that
I
the
had
Bengals
some money
lost?
on them. I had some money
Did
on
you?
them.
How
Yeah,
much
I
money did you have on the Bengals?
I put $20 on to win about 400. Didn't go as planned.
What were you betting on? 400. That's a nice payout too. 20
It
for
is a nice-
400.
Yeah, it was through my work, so everybody chipped in some money,
Okay,
and
I
yeah,
gotcha.
so that's how we won.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy the Rams won.
Yeah.
We're from Pittsburgh, so
Yeah, in the conference.
I can't root for the Bengals.
I feel it. I
don't like their fan base, so just my opinion.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of the Super Bowl, I'm sure everybody saw the commercials. That's my mom's favorite thing, watching the commercials. She could care less about the game. But what did you see? What did you see this week with the commercials?
I'd say my favorite commercial, as far as the cryptos, I'd probably have to say the Coinbase one.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, that commercial was genius. They had it was a black screen. They had the QR code pull this up, Dale.
Yeah, this is it right here. Super Bowl ads boosted crypto app downloads by 279%.
Yeah, so what they had here, so it was basically just a black screen, super minimalistic. They just had the QR code bouncing back and forth like the DVD players used to. And it did that for probably a nice 30 seconds. Then it finally hit the corner, and after that, went into Coinbase. But you could scan this QR code, and whenever you would scan this QR code, what would happen is it would take you to Coinbase, and you could apply for an account, and you could get $15 free in Bitcoin, and you could also enter a giveaway. Coinbase is giving away $1 million in Bitcoin, free
Wow.
Bitcoin to 3 people. But besides that point, I really found it interesting, just like the whole idea behind the commercial, 'cause it's really a genius marketing tool.
I'd say
I
so.
think, like the symbolism behind it, you see, like, all right, so me and you, we're like 19 years old. We
just
grew
turned
up-
20
we grew
last
yeah.
week.
Happy late
Thank you,
B-Day,
thank you.
Billy. We grew up with the internet. We played video
Yep.
games, PlayStation 2 all the way to PS5 now.
All of it. Golden era
The
for
golden
video
era.
games, I'd say. Nobody else can tell me different, so.
Right, but so I'm watching I'm watching the Super Bowl with like my dad or grandpa or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they see this pop up. They're like,
Yeah.
what the F is this? What
Uh-huh.
does this even mean? They see the QR code. They're like, what is that? I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it does. I don't want to scan that.
Yeah.
Because it's, they don't know what it is. Like new things promotes or like causes like fear in people.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you see your TV go black and there's just some QR bouncing
they're like,
around.
what is that? And I mean, that's what they've been saying about Bitcoin and crypto for forever now, since it became a thing. Well, what is a cryptocurrency? I don't know what it is, how it works, or what if my bank account gets hacked or whatever? What if I lose all my money?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I found it really interesting. I love the idea behind it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great marketing tool. Were you fast enough to scan the code? Were you able to scan it? Yeah.
Yeah, I got in. I was actually watching the Super Bowl at my friend's house.
Okay.
And we were in the basement, and his parents were upstairs, and his dad yelled down, "Hey, scan the code, scan the code." I was like, because I didn't even know what it was. I didn't think it was
neither did I.
I didn't think it was a crypto ad at first. So I scanned the code, and it takes me, and I was like, I'm signing up.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get my million Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to. I was too slow. I was in the kitchen getting some of that good food, and I just saw this on the TV. But I watched it for about the last 10, 15 seconds, and I was just like, what is this? And then after that, I see Coinbase. I was like, that's some good marketing. And then you texted me right after that ad. You're just like, look at their boost, 279% boost. Nuts.
Yeah, I think the website like completely
Yeah,
crashed.
they crashed. Yeah, the website did crash. I did see that.
Crashed.
But good marketing on Coinbase's part. It's such a good way to get all these people that don't know about crypto to kind of get into the realm now, because I think that's where we're going. Web3 is going to be big. It's getting there now. It's going to be big in the future. I think that's where we're moving.
And for the people that do not know what Coinbase is, so basically you have your traditional brokerages like E-Trade, or now a lot of people our age are using Robinhood. So basically Coinbase is the same thing. It's like a brokerage system, but it's fully strictly crypto. So you can go make your account, sign up. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then you got all your small cap alts and everything. And actually, Coinbase is coming out with an NFT marketplace later this year, I believe. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be big.
I think big. What did we sign up for that? We a couple months ago they actually came out, and me and a couple of buddies, we signed up on their email list to get approved for it, and we're still waiting for the marketplace to come out. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, didn't they? Aren't they just coming out with like a whole bunch of partnerships and stuff now?
Yeah, they're coming out with a bunch of I did see
the
that
NFT marketplace. Yeah, I don't remember which ones they were, but I think the OX Apes were partnered with
Coinbase.
NFT.
Okay,
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, and they're
OX Apes.
Yeah, and they're on. Yeah, OX Apes, for people that don't know, is kind of a derivative project of Bored Ape Yacht Club. Bored Ape Yacht Club is like one of the biggest NFT projects. I think a lot of people know about it, even people that aren't in the NFT industry. I mean, you see people, a bunch of athletes, a bunch of celebrities, artists, all of it. They're all buying apes for $300,000, $400,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah. So and actually, speaking of Coinbase, NFT marketplace, the only marketplace right now that people really go and buy NFTs and stuff like that, it's called OpenSea. I'd say it's a good website. It's a good website to start off with, but it has so many issues. People are getting really mad at it.
It's still also new. The masses using it, so that's what
that's kind of all that's available to us.
We all use OpenSea, but it's not going to be the marketplace of in 10 years or 5, maybe even 3 years from now. I mean, OpenSea might not even be like a company, because it's not Web3, and that's what NFTs are at. Like, they're Web3 based, and OpenSea is completely centralized, just like Web2.
Yeah.
Like say Twitter or PayPal or anything like that. It's still centralized. It's still Web2. So if they want to survive through Web3, then they got to update how they operate. But
they got a lot of things to work on if they want to continue in this space, with this booming space, I'd say.
But Looks Rare has been popping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did see that. I don't know too much about them.
Site yet?
I've been on the website to. I think I actually tried to. Stake some of the looks.
Yeah.
But I got screwed. I ended up paying like $90 in gas. Never got any of my tokens.
The gas is always getting us.
Yeah.
Man.
So I just didn't do anything with it.
Gas.
But I haven't really looked at Looks Rare.
Especially you. Gas is always getting you.
Yeah. The gas is always getting me. Oh my. Yeah.
But yeah, I have to check out Looks Rare. I haven't even looked at it yet.
Yeah. No. I just use OpenSea, and that's about it for me. But yeah. Another thing that we also saw during the Super Bowl was Snoop Dogg's NFT. He's coming out, his record label. What was the name of it?
Death Row Records.
Death Row
Records.
Still gonna be
Death Row Records.
Yeah. So that's like his record label company. He owns that, correct? Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but
he bought it from Suge Knight.
Okay.
I don't know how long ago, but he owns Death Row Records.
Yeah. What is he doing with that? With NFTs and his record label?
Well, he plans to go fully into Web3 and the big buzzword Metaverse now. Mm-hmm. He wants Death Row to be the first huge record label.
I have it here.
He wants Death Row to be the first huge record label here in the Metaverse, so-called, or Web3 or whatever you want to say. And so basically what's going to happen is, so a traditional record label would, you come up, you start making music, getting your name out, and then you start talking to record labels, and then they want to sign you. So you go in, sign a contract, blah, blah, blah. You got to do this, you got to do that. You can it's kind of like a roadmap, I guess you could say, like you gotta produce this song here, you gotta produce these songs by this date, and then we want only one album in the beginning of the year, and then maybe one more album by the end of the year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so what Snoop Dogg wants to do, I think.
Yeah, let me scroll down on this page, see if we find anything out. Because I think this is such a good opportunity for upcoming artists, or even artists that already have a good following, to kind of be able to do their own thing now, because most record labels take advantage of their artists, and most of them get screwed on their deals that they're in anyway. So this is such a good way for them to put out their music and to get royalties for it, and to get paid for it.
Get royalties every time someone buys or sells.
I think this is such a good use of the NFT smart contract.
Royalties are going to be huge for that.
Yeah, what did he say? What's it say here? He continued, so I guess he said, just like how we broke the industry, one of the first independent to be major, I want to be the first major in the Metaverse. So Death Row will be an NFT label.
Snoop, if you are watching this,
shout out to Snoop Dogg.
My bro, I know you're. I mean, one day maybe he'll watch this.
That'd be sick. You never know.
If we go up, I want to go to a Death Row concert in the Metaverse, bro.
That'd be hype. That'd be hype.
I want to be there, bro.
That'd be so sick. Yeah. This whole Metaverse stuff is fucking so good to see. I'm so happy this is all weird, bro. It's all coming full circle, because I mean, we started looking. I mean, we've been kind of dabbling in the crypto for like, I'd say the last year and a half, 2 years. How long? Around that same time, yeah. And you know, I mean, it's just weekly, daily news now. I mean, this stuff is just people are finding out about it. It's getting bigger and bigger daily. Oh
yeah, you got to be on it. I mean, this space, this industry is just growing so rapidly, so quickly. I mean, like you said, there's new news coming out every day.
And I mean, there's so many things that we missed that we don't even see for like another week. We're like, oh, that happened, but it's super hard to keep on top of this stuff. But it's just cool to see. This is gonna be the future, I think.
It's just about the digging. You just got to
you just got to dig, do the research, all that.
Like Gary says. What? How many hours a week?
50 hours of homework? He usually says. 50 hours
of homework, yeah.
Yeah. You got to get on the Discord. You got to
Twitter, Discord,
all of that.
I mean, my life the past 3-4 months since I've been going crazy in the NFTs has been Discord and
that's
Twitter.
How we started. That's all we do all day long, is just we look into all these platforms all day and just do a bunch of research. And that's what, like, a lot of people that come to us, like a bunch of our friends or, you know, people in general, they don't really know how to start getting into this industry. But like we said, we just tell them, do some research, go watch some YouTube videos, all that. And actually, that's kind of like another reason why we created this podcast, is to kind of enlighten people or give them some information about this stuff to kind of get them started. Because I think once you get started, then, I mean, you're going to be on a roll.
Yeah.
As long as you keep up with it.
I think, you know, how we were just saying, how difficult it is to keep up with everything because it's so fast-paced and growing so rapidly and everything. And that's what we're trying to do here with this podcast. You know, we're trying to, you know, give you weekly updates. You know, what's been popping the last week. You know, what's been the most searches. You know, what coins have people been looking at. So we just want to, like, summarize it up and, you know, put it in a bubble and give it to you guys. So
yeah, I think this is the best way to provide value. Yeah. Do you mind talking in the mic a little bit closer?
Yes.
We're still trying to get all the audio stuff figured out, so we're sorry if this doesn't sound as good as it's supposed to be, but hey, we're getting there. It's podcast
the first
number
episode.
1. Yeah, exactly. You can't expect too much out of us. But yeah. What else do we have? What else? Oh yeah, we have the Metaverse coin boom 2022. It's kind of just what we talked about, you know, how the metaverse is increasing super rapidly daily, and
So I mean, if you guys are watching this, you probably have seen some of Alex Becker's videos.
Yeah, I know about him.
The famous Alex Becker. You know, he's always posting videos about these small cap alts. You know, like 100x, 20x, all this crazy stuff.
Yeah. Did you see his NFT project that he had? Remember, was it Neo Tokyo?
Neo Tokyo.
Yeah, I saw that project, and he has a couple of them, and they're all verified on OpenSea.
Are they?
Stuff like that.
I know he's been like, he's just like a businessman.
Yeah.
He's been hopping around
in a bunch of different industries and stuff like that.
Forever.
Especially
just like
Gary
V. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Gary V got into this. Shout out to V Friends. Wish I could have got one of those, but. Yeah. That was, what was it, a couple months before we kind of started getting into the NFT space, because actually one of our friends, I believe he's going to be a guest next week, hopefully. Shout out to Jimmy. He's a big NFT guy. He day trades.
Zizzle.eth.
Yeah, Zizzle.eth. That's his ENS. But yeah, he's kind of the one that got us interested in NFTs because, I mean, me and Zach, we've been interested in crypto and kind of the charts, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all of that. And Jimmy enlightened us and showed us about NFTs. And so far, it's just been a roller coaster. We've actually bought a good bit of NFTs ourselves, sold them.
We made profits, made losses, but that's the game.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. I mean, if everyone was going to make, if you were guaranteed to make profits, everybody would be in this industry, but not.
Only use the money you are willing to lose.
Yes. Yeah, this is all gamble.
Rule number one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In any investment, even traditional stocks.
Mm-hmm.
Only invest money you can lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is not financial advice.
Yeah, everything we say, I forgot to say that.
Nothing is financial advice.
Everything in any of our episodes, including future episodes, none of this is financial advice. We're just talking about what we do.
Entertainment purposes.
Yeah, it's just all entertainment, giving some information to you guys. Hopefully you guys get started in this, but yeah. So
hopefully some laughs.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of that. I don't know. What else? Oh, actually, some new news that we've seen upcoming for lately for crypto is Biden's been trying to push regulations. The government's pretty much trying to figure out what this whole crypto thing is, this boom. They don't really understand it, and they're trying to put regulations on it. But we've actually seen that Russia and Ukraine, they both legalized crypto. I believe.
And that's weird because I know Ukraine, they just legalized it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
But what I find interesting is I'm pretty sure, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But Russia, I'm almost certain, though. Like, I'm pretty sure that Russia legalized crypto and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
Might have it open on my screen.
Like a week or two right before Ukraine, and it's extremely weird because, I mean, you see Russia and Ukraine in the news, talks of invasion, possible World War III, depending on what the U.S. and the Allies want to do.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know soon we're going to see some serious things start going on.
Yeah, but it's wild. I mean, it got me thinking because, I don't know, it's just weird that they both did that, like so spontaneously at the same time with all this going on. It makes me think, like, what if this is like the introduction to like neo warfare,
like some Web3 warfare,
like
some Metaverse warfare.
Maybe some Metaverse
you never
warfare.
Know.
Maybe I'll be out in the trenches with my digital AK, my chopper.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a freaking bored ape running around with an AK.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's just weird though. Maybe it'll be like some cyber attacks with currencies. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know either.
It's weird.
A lot to say about that. But yeah, so what we brought up on the screen here. Bitcoin goes to war. Ukraine legalizes crypto as Russia pressure bills, as of what we just talked about. And actually, I believe next week, I think Biden's trying to pass some regulations. So next episode, we're going to talk about that and see what he does. That could either be good for us, bad for us, most likely bad for us. Regulations are, yeah.
It depends how heavy he wants to go into it.
Yeah, we're not really sure. But yeah, this is the bill that they passed here. Yeah, but no, I think that's a good step in this crypto space, is that we start seeing these countries legalize it or use it as legal tender, as they would call it, correct?
Yeah, legal tender.
Yeah. So I think that's a good step in the right direction, I hope.
Yeah, I just don't want them to mess this up.
Yeah, no, this is such a big it's, I don't know, I think it's an opportunity.
The whole idea behind it is to get away from centralization and control and central banks, because, I mean, past 2 years, the banks have just been printing money, putting us more in debt. Inflation's going crazy, and they just keep printing money. They've been bailed out how many times now? Multiple times. I mean, more recently in 2008. It's just a flawed system, a corrupt system.
Yeah, there's always going to be corruption in it, and that's what a lot of people say about crypto too. Is like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, it's this, it's that. But I mean, the same stuff that's happening in our space with, minor corruption. It happens. It happens in with all the major banks. It happens in traditional finance. It's always going to happen. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
There's no way to really get around that.
Crypto's, in my opinion, crypto is the way to escape that.
Yeah.
Because the main theme of what I've been seeing recently for the past, 6-8 months has been decentralization.
Mm-hmm.
With Ethereum, Cardano, all these altcoins are, decentralization. So like you're moving away from decentralized. Web 2 is centralized.
Yep.
So you got like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They're all private institutions. They're owned by a CEO. They run it, as opposed to Web 3, what we're planning to go into with this crypto and Decentraland or Sandbox or
all the metaverse stuff.
Whatever. It's going to be more moved away from like ownership and more like community.
Yeah, it's like community led. Projects. I wouldn't even know how to explain it, to be honest.
Right. So instead of Jack Dorsey owning Twitter and him being able to control, what you can post, what he wants to censor, or whatever, like along those lines.
Yeah.
In the metaverse,
yeah,
we're gonna be able to do. It's basically more about freedom.
Yeah,
I mean
I'd say
that's the simplest way I could put it is freedom.
Yeah, and that's what
like freedom
from
from the banks, centralization, government power,
these big institutions.
Yeah,
all of that. But no, I think that's really cool to see. What else?
I want to move away from crypto for 1 second.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to ask you, how's your day, Dylan?
So far, so good.
How's last night?
It was a good night last night. So today is Friday. I don't even know the day. Today's Friday, February 18th. This episode's going to be airing February 28th. But no, last night we had a pretty good night last night. We were up late, doing college kid things. And got up a little late today. Late start to the podcast. I was supposed to do a couple things before it. Didn't really get to it. So this is kind of a spur of a moment episode today.
It's the first
We're not prepared, but I mean, hey, we're gonna shoot this shit. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's what the pod's all about.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the guys talking.
Yeah, it's a good time. So how's your day?
My day?
Yeah.
Let's see. I woke up very late.
Yep.
Very late. And I just felt everything going through my body from the previous night.
I know.
I just felt everything.
We got a long night ahead of Is that what you feel like?
I wake up. Matt, he's in the shower. He's been in the shower for like a half hour. I have to pee and poop so bad, bro. I have to pee and poop so bad. I'm like, Matt, hurry up. So finally I get in. I do my shit. And then me and Cade and AJ start play some PGA.
Nice. Shout out. Yeah, that game's
just chilling. Just chilling. And then and now we're shooting the pod and getting jiggy with it. So
we are getting jiggy with it. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Oh boy. What do you call it? I don't even know. How about this weather today?
Wonderful weather we're having.
This weather is terrible. We're in Northeast Ohio at Kent State. That's where we all go. And this weather is very depressing. It's snowing. Last night when we were out doing some errands before our night, it was like sleet, hail, just terrible weather.
Not good.
No, not
good. Not good at all.
I always every single day I gotta walk to my car about a little less than a half a mile away. I'm like, why did I pick this school? Why did I pick this weather?
It's just a shittier version of PA, bro.
Yeah,
Northeast Ohio. It's just a shittier version of
bad
PA.
Bad weather.
In my opinion. But I'm from the Burgh. I got a bias.
Shout out to Pittsburgh. That's where we're from.
I got a big
the 412.
Bias. I was raised with hatred for Ohio.
Yeah, we were. Let me see.
Let's throw up the Bitcoin chart though.
Bitcoin chart. You want to look at it today? Because I haven't looked at anything yet today. Let me get it up here for a second. Where's it at?
But yeah, for like we were saying earlier about these metaverse altcoins like ZSS Becker likes to talk about. It really, at the end of the day, it all depends what Bitcoin wants to do here.
Yeah, this is What do we have Bitcoin trading at? I can't really see in the top left. Is that 39,000?
Yeah, we're at just below 40K.
Oh yeah, right. It says it right here in front of me. Yeah, just below 40.
You know, we were on an extended dumpage from the previous high at 69K. Nice. Yeah. Very nice. I love that number, 69,000.
69K.
But yeah, since then it's just been terrible bleeding all the way down to what we touched like 28K.
Yeah, we touched like mid 20s, I believe. About a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Would you say we were like about I'd say the last month or 3 weeks were kind of rocky for crypto. We were kind of on the downtrend, the downfall here. Confirmed bear market, no, not confirmed. I really don't know what to call it. I mean, because we saw Bitcoin go from 50, 60,000 all the way down to, like we said, mid 20s, and Ethereum going from almost 4,000 to like 2,500.
It almost touched 5K. It was at like 4,800 or something.
Yeah, we were on a roll for a while, and then we kind of got shut down.
You can only go up for so long. You can only go down for so long.
Yeah.
But you know, we've been bleeding since November, since the high at 69,000 came down, got a little relief, rally back up to 46,000. Now we're just hovering around the same range, dipping our toes a little bit below 40,000. Gonna just testing the water, seeing what we want to do here. But it's really all going to come down to, in my opinion, what Russia and Ukraine wants to do here, because that's going to affect the global markets and obviously the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency markets follow the global markets. You know, if the U.S. stock market tanks, Bitcoin's tanking.
Yeah, it's going down with it.
And if Bitcoin's going down, Ethereum,
everything's going down.
The altcoins are going down even more.
Yeah, so I think this next week or two is going to be there's going to be a lot of news coming up, and we're going to see kind of what's going to happen with
There's going to be a lot of telling signs here coming out pretty soon, in my opinion.
I'd say
we'll see though. But
yeah. Well, I mean, I believe that's almost the end of our episode here. We're going to be doing about 30-minute episodes. We'd like to bring them longer soon, but we're just playing around, seeing how this goes. And so yeah, we're
going to see what's popping, what's not, and we're going to roll with it.
Yeah.
And we're going to make it happen.
Yeah, we are. So that was the first episode of Degen Capital. Hope you guys liked it. February 28th. We'll see you there. Yeah. All right.
That's it.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.